Welcome to Camelot. Well, it's not really Camelot because in Camelot it doesn't rain in the daytime. And for us older guys, we'll get that. There was a movie and a song. But it's absolutely amazing here. It's air conditioning. You don't need heat. You don't need an air conditioner. Your hard part for us here is figuring out what temperature we like and how busy of a town would we want to live in. What do we need? And after that, it's all easy. Ecuador is on the equator, which means the sun's directly overhead, and the Earth is not actually a circle; it's a little oblong, and there's the widest point from the center of the Earth is at the equator. So the highest mountain here is say 20,600 feet. It's actually higher than Mount Everest. So when you're up in the mountains, you're closer to the sun shining down on you. 15 minutes of sun here is like 2 hours in Florida. You just get cooked. So far, we've traveled from Quito to Otavelo to Ibarra to Cotacachi, back to Quito to go to Mendoza, back to Quito to go to Baños, to go to Cuenca, to go to Loja, to go to Vicabamba, and we're back to Cuenca, and we did that in 2 days instead of one. It's too far. We stopped at Jutsi, which is right outside Alessi. We wanted to go to Alessi, but because of the train, there were no. They have a train that goes to the mountains that just reopened. We tried to get tickets to it, but a month out they were booked. But I thought we'd go to Alessi just to see a beautiful little town, but it was terrifying. It was the worst driving little town. It was packed because of the train and the weekend market. The roads are so narrow. There's no marking anything. People are just crazy when they drive. And buses are there, and most of these cities, the cities here were built way before cars, and they're not really designed for cars, and in this case particularly. But there was a bus, and he was turning around on a 4-lane road with a green space separated into 2 lanes, 2 sides, and he wanted to make a 180-degree turn, which of course he couldn't do, and he needed to back up. And the car behind him was about 5 feet behind him, and he had about 12 feet of room. He could back up, but he refused to back up. So after about 5 minutes of him holding up traffic 4 ways, we went right and ended up going down the steepest little paved road I have ever seen, and it locked up the back tires. So I had to release the brakes so they spin so I could try to re-stop again. It was terrifying. The drivers here just keep getting better. They're the rudest, most thoughtless people I have ever seen, and dangerous. I could tell you story after story. Cynthia won't live here. And thoughtless. If you get in front of somebody, they'll figure out a way to speed up to get back in front of you. And it can be dangerous, but that's what they do. They don't allow you to merge. We were at a stop sign trying to cross a road in Cuenca, but no one would stop. They weren't even stopping at the stop sign. They just do whatever they want. And one time going down the mountains, we had to come to almost a complete stop because the guy coming toward us, refused to get back in his lane and kept just flashing his lights at us. It's crazy. Coming to Baños, that's where we are right now in Baños again, and it's spectacular. The outside of Baños is one of the premier places Ecuadorians like to go, and rightly so. It's pretty spectacular. But there's only one way in and one way out. That's it. And so about 10 miles outside of Baños, it was bumper to bumper traffic, maybe 5 miles an hour. And all of a sudden I heard a loud bang. And I looked in the rearview mirror, and there was a mid-size SUV climbing over the top of a mid-size sedan. He never even put his brakes on. And he went by us. I guess he missed us by 3 feet, like this. These are his tires. He was on his side after he ran over the car behind him, and he didn't stop. He stopped about 30 feet after he went by us. These people are crazy, but I still would like to live here. It's just, I guess our meals have been averaging maybe $3.50 a meal. We went to Cynthia's dentist and Ibarra, had our teeth cleaned. They didn't force x-rays on us. They didn't force the dentist to come see us. We wanted our teeth cleaned. It was $20 each. That's it. We went to Cuenca, and Cynthia wanted, while we were in Ecuador, to see a girl doctor because she hadn't done that in a long time. And we went to see a specialist who was a surgeon, and he was with Cynthia for maybe 30, 40 minutes. $30. That's all it cost, $30. Cynthia got her hair cut today, and it looks spectacular. The cost, $5. Gas is cheaper than America, but not by a lot. It's I don't know what it is right now. We've been gone in a month. Gas is $2.62 a gallon, but diesel is $1.75 a gallon. And they have no smog control here. They don't have catalytic converters, and so this some of the areas it smells like it did in the 70s for us older guys who can remember pre-emissions. But this place is just spectacular. So in this video, it's going to be Vicabamba. We haven't done Mendo, Cuenca, Loja. I don't think we've done Loja, Baños, Chitsi or Alessi, but we're going to do Vicabamba. And the main interstate was E35 from Loja. There are a whole section of the roads that are gone. I think the area is unstable. You're just riding over rocks. It just rattles your teeth out of your head. There were a lot of really big landslides where they had cut out a path, but you're looking to your right against the mountains, like 12 feet straight up. We saw some really big rock slides. There were multiple sections of E35 where the downside part of the road was completely gone, just gone. And they would mark it, I mean, it's a long way down, and they would mark it with some mounds of dirt or some branches. That's it. That's how it goes. But Vicabamba was beautiful. It's known as the Valley of Longevity, but that's been long since debunked. People said they were 120, 135. So I think in the 60s, some people started studying them, and when they started, somebody would say they're 90, and they come back 3 years later, and they're 112, and they come back 3 years later, and they're 128. They've just kind of debunked it. But it was a beautiful town. There's about 1,000 people that live in Vicabamba. It's about 5,000 feet, another 4,000 around it. It's a real stronghold for gringos. The food there was amazing. Food everywhere has been amazing. This place, the food, I try to steer away from the rice. They love rice, but I can usually get food that I really like. But anyway, I hope that you enjoy the video and the surroundings. And I hope you'll stay with us. We have a lot more coming.
Take the next right toward E682. Onto Avenida Loja.
mudslide.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Bolivar.
We are in Vicabamba. It's a very cute place. Not for everybody though, you have to go through a garage to get here. But it's big. There's my beauty. Hey honey. I think it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. There's Giuseppe. Here's our room. Already put my stuff away. We're staying 2 nights. There's a little balcony. Right in downtown. $50 a night. And there's the police station, so you know we're in good shape. Even the trash cars here have music. Crazy. Every truck becomes 5. So they pick 5, scrap, gas, trash, they all play music. Beautiful. Beautiful. Vicabamba. B is a B. There's Center Park, and it's very pretty. Hey, honey. Hi. Hey. looks good, honey.
It does.
It's cute though. Like tourists.
We are tourists.
I'm not a tourist. I'm an Ecuadorian. I mean, that's not in English.
Okay, when you look for your videos, don't use this one.
Everything here seems to be a breakfast lunch deal. It says whatever you like. They didn't give me very much. Usually the Ecuadorians give me tons of food.
It's good.
Yeah, you gotta be more kind.
You get more kind of shit like crazy person.